Hi, this is Darks from Darks Underground. Just to talk a little bit about Fleetfoot Ken build today regarding smoke and sustainability. So this is Fleetfoot Ken. He's just your everyday hero you can get from your collection book or through Flux. He's just one of the first heroes that came out. Come up with this build basically to have a ninja that was similar to back to when I was using Dimmac Igor and Dimmac Murray, who was able to run around really quickly and drop smoke to keep themselves alive, and use healing to work with that. With the new systems, made it a bit easier for me, and just to talk a little bit about that today. So here we go. So Fleetfoot Ken. So basically what we're looking at here is Dragon Slash, Throwing Stars, and Smoke Bomb. So I haven't really focused too much with the Dragon Slash or the Throwing Stars with this. They're just kind of like a little added bonus, but the smoke is a big deal for this build, as you'll see. Perks on this, as Commander, movement speed increased by 37.5%. So that just gets his speed up and running around the map quite quickly. So Manta Sleep is part of his class perks, so they can now do the double jump, and also they don't take any more fall damage as they still used to back in the day. And Shadow Stance, another big deal for this build. So once again, it helps increase movement speed, and anytime you eliminate an enemy, basically your armor goes up, and so does your movement speed. I've chosen the Dimmac team perk for this. So another fairly important part of this is to keep the shields going. So basically, every time you hit a creature, you get 2.7% shields for every ninja you have in the party. So for me, I've 5 ninjas, so that's about 10% per second I'm getting back in shields, just a bit over. So the support team for this, I'm using here Dimmac Murray. So this is to help with the smoke cooldown, so I can use it a bit more often as I need it. Endless Smoke. That's with Infiltrator Ken, so part of the Wild West heroes, if I'm correctly. So for him, he's got the increased radius, so it just makes the smoke bigger. So as the creatures walk into it, they're going to get hurt more, and it's just going to make it easier to keep a crowd controlled. Medicinal Fumes. So this is from Alchemist Sarah. She used to be known as Sarah Claus, part of the Holidays event. Perk for her on this one here is heals allies and yourself for 10 base health per second. So Thunderstrike Murray, for her it's the Dragon Days. So the great thing about this is, as your shields happen to get knocked down to 0, she releases this little blast that stuns enemies nearby for 1 second. Now with you constantly regenerating your shields, if you get knocked and your shields come back, your knocked shields come back, basically what will happen, it'll just keep on doing this blast when your shields get knocked out. And just for a little bit of damage, because it's going to be mainly used for a melee build, Swordmaster Ken. So that just guarantees just a bit more extra damage with swords. So really handy to work with. For the gadgets, just a hover turret, just a bit of crowd control once again, and slow field for the same reason. So I haven't used any healing on the gadgets because realistically I don't need them with medicinal fumes to keep me going. So the weapons I'm using for this will be the Staves Worth a Third. For this guy here, I quite like this guy for the fact that it's a really fast swing speed on that, which is what you want to do. You just want to keep on hitting and hitting while you're running around. The reason, once again, for healing for this guy, every time I hit something, I'm getting that nice little double health leech off the enemy as I'm going along. Attack speed, once again, just to make that a little bit faster. And the snare combo for that one there, so just to help once again slow the enemies down while I can attack them faster. Also running with the Ghost Pistol. Absolutely love this gun, so absolutely fantastic against shielders. As you know, most shielders, what happens is when you shoot at them, you've got to shoot through that tiny little shield hole. Can make it a nuisance in a pinch. This guy sorts that problem out because it just cuts straight through the shield to the enemy. Plus, any other creatures in the way are also going to get hit on that with the nice slow firing gun that passes through enemies, even walls. So even in some of the big build missions where you've got to hide and duck away and sort of look after yourself again, you can still actually shoot behind walls and barriers and against the terrain. So for this here, quick combo on that one there. Reload speed just to make it a little bit quicker because it's not the fastest gun out there. And just a little bit more damage to miss monsters and bosses. Energy, so just a good all-round damaging weapon to everything. Silent Spectre, absolutely love this gun. Got this guy out of the back last year from the holiday llamas. No, sorry, actually the birthday llamas on that here. So silenced pistol on this one here, really fast firing, not much recoil on this guy either. Doesn't have quite the distance of some of the bigger guns that are out there, but still you're up close, so it's not too bad. So once again, quick combo on this, just wanted a bit more magazine size on this, so not really too worried that the downtime's 2 seconds for the reload, and the damage to miss monsters once again to just help take care of any big guys if I need to shoot them, if I'm not them. So keep an eye on the shields and health. Basically what will happen is as I get hit, I'll let them give a few strikes on me. Hey guys, I'll set off the stun blast. Smoke. There goes the health back up. But those shields just fly straight back up.
I found the landing site. The location of the landing site has been added to your map. Any attacks from the storm's
So full health,
corrupt the data.
no effort.
You'll want to build defenses around the balloon's landing site.
There you lads. So stabs worth keep my health up. And shields back to full. So no delay. Alright, let's see how we go if we can find an encampment. So a bit of the movement speed there as you can see from Fleetfoot himself. So it just makes it a bit easier to get around. Alright, and just in time to drop the field. So smoke for damage and healing. Keeping that shadow stance up the whole time. Even the LB guys aren't too much of an annoyance anymore. Couple of stars. And there we go. Not a problem. Okay, so I got a bit of a run around, found an old mate smasher,
You're messing with the wrong form.
smoke, holds him in place a little bit, and this is not Spectre in action, so see, nice good quick fire, a little bit of knockback, not much. And of course, hit me. But let's finish off sword, get those shields back up. So here's our buddy the shielder. Now these are guys, as you can see, normally when you fire at them front on, everything just bounces off. So absolute nuisance. Ghost pistol in action, not aiming through the hole, and the hits are coming through. So if you get the headshots, extra damage, no problems. So absolutely fantastic when you get in a pinch with these guys. Absolutely tear straight through them. So there you go. Fleetfoot Ken in action. So with smoke build and show you a few little weapons to work with in this. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed and hope to see you soon. Bye for now.